Next up, we got Monster.
Okay, we jumping straight in there.
We're gonna go there.
That's in there like swimwear.
That's the new one
on
Netflix.
Netflix
And chill. Starring.
It's got a few people in it.
Yeah, it has got a few people.
It's got a few.
Jeffrey Wright's in it.
If you've seen Westworld, Broadway Empire, he's been in a few things. He gets about, and I think he's quite late onto the scene. To me, anyway.
I haven't. I did check him out not too long ago, and he has done stuff, but nothing like the first time I really clocked onto him was in Westworld.
Okay, which is I know in Broadway Empire, and that was a little while back, to be fair. But we got ASAP Rocky's in there.
Yeah, obviously.
Jennifer Hudson's in there.
John David.
Nas is in there.
Nas, shit, I forgot about Nas. The Osvaldo Cruz,
from When They See Us.
Yeah, you got Osvaldo Cruz, and you got the main guy, obviously, Kelvin Harrison Jr., who was in Monsters and Men,
which I saw not so long ago.
Yeah, and it came at night or something like that. I can't remember.
I hadn't seen it,
but I do know what it is, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a few people in this. They didn't scrimp and scrape.
No. But I feel like the person who did it knew quite, like a couple of people were involved in it. Because if I'm correct, I think Nas had something to do with behind the scenes as well.
Okay.
John Legend.
Okay.
So I think a couple of people were involved in it. So it was probably one of those projects where it was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a novel. It's based on a novel.
Okay.
Yeah. Based on a novel.
Yeah. Want to get into the synopsis?
Oh yeah, okay, that's me. It's a smart, likeable 17-year-old film student from Harlem sees his world turned upside down when he's charged with murder. We follow his dramatic journey through a complex legal battle. Okay.
Alright. You heard much about this one?
No, and funny enough, when you said this was Monster, I was like, why does this guy want to watch a movie from 2002? Thinking about the one with Charlize Theron. But then I thought, he ain't making me do that. So I kind of scrolled down a little bit, and then it popped up on Netflix, and I was like, oh, okay, it must be this one.
Yeah.
So, but
I hadn't heard much about it. I just heard it, I see it pop up, and what we're here to do is what we're here to do. So I thought, let's check this one out.
Hey, you know what's funny, yeah?
Why, you look nervous?
I'm not nervous, it just seems like... It seems like this review is as boring as I think I felt the film.
No, I was impressed. No, you weren't impressed.
Nah, it just...
Bro, it was a whole bunch of nothing, bro.
I was watching it, I was like...
First of all, the actual case was just like, this is a lot for just this. Like, I know someone died, look, okay, it's a film, someone died, boom. But you didn't even really know that until what, like you didn't even know what actually happened for ages. And it got to the point where I was like, all right, like, what happened? I don't really care who did it at this point now and who was involved. Like, what actually happened? And it took so long to get to that bit. And it was like, but before it got to that bit, you almost knew as well that, like, this ain't worth all of this. Bro. Like, there was nothing in it. And that's why I said, I could tell it wasn't based on nothing. Like, it was like a waste of time, bro.
Like, the whole thing escalated really quickly. Like, it was like, man's just a normal film student, this, that.
But he still was.
Bro, I don't...
Like...
Don't get me wrong. I understand the theme, the premise of what they was trying to say.
What was
the
that?
premise was your crowd, innit? So,
but he wasn't in the crowd.
He was though, because he was chilling with my man, innit?
Barely.
He was
Not at the time. Not at the time.
He wasn't chilling with him. But what's the saying? There's a saying. Your crowd, so you're.
Yeah, I get that, but I don't feel.
What's the saying though?
I don't know.
Guilty by association.
Yeah, but
that's the theme.
It wasn't like Charm Kings, where that was his. You get me?
Dead movie. Yeah.
What are you going there? But anyway, it wasn't like that. It was like these were just any olders from round the way at the time. Man, them mugged him, so it wasn't even like he was a part of anything. Like, it was like, yeah, I didn't really get the message. I didn't really get what message they were trying to
I didn't say
give.
I got the message. I just told you what the message was.
What was the message though?
The message: guilty by association. Be careful who you hang around with.
But he wasn't hanging around with them.
He was been known with them. He'd been seen with them. He knew his names.
They were just older from the end, bro.
Look, like,
I wasn't impressed with this. I really wasn't.
I wasn't impressed. And you know what else doesn't impress me either? Yeah, is that there's not really much you could have done with this. Like, you couldn't really have made this.
Like, it was a reach. It was a reach. It was like, these sorts of films are almost been done by so much. So they've come in so many different shapes and forms and sizes, come at so many different angles. This is so late to the party. It's almost like, okay, we want to show more of how the case. Well, they didn't even show anything new. It's just that what it wasn't that good, and it. I got what they were trying to do in terms of this kid wasn't a bad kid. He came from a wonderful home. You hear me? I don't even know how he got mixed up in the thing. He was just taking pictures.
Even the way he got mixed up in the thing was shit. Like even the way, like he took, and also, when did he turn into a bad man? Like that he was. Do you remember when he was arguing with Osvaldo Cruz?
Yeah.
When? Like,
well, he wasn't really. It was only turning into a bad man because
even before it was just like. You've never portrayed this at any time.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
And even the way that he met ASAP, like, what? Like,
yeah,
what, man's playing basketball.
So how was it associated, bro?
Yeah, because after
that,
they was taking pictures of them,
really.
And even they was in that room, and he gave like the big speech and this, that, blah, blah, and he was filming it.
And it's like, was ASAP
editing for him?
Was ASAP and my man flipping grooming him the whole time just to do that?
I think so.
That's dead. Bro, do you know how dead that is? That's what I'm saying. Man groomed him for like 6 months to do a petty theft.
Bro,
it's like, come on, bro.
Do you know that's another thing what I don't like about these films as well, yeah? Is that they always play black people down. It's annoying to me. Like, it's annoying. Like,
all that for that.
All that for that, you know?
When it's some big
facts.
For some... Bro,
it was dumb. And this is what I said I don't like about when these people when these films come out about black people, bruv. We are always bottom of the barrel, bruv.
I still can't believe you're making these kind of films and man are just robbing news agents.
Bruv, and why are we bottom of the barrel?
Like, that wasn't even anything to do with... Like, that was nothing racial. Like, what was the message, bro?
Bro, look, if you think about it, whenever you watch, like, films with white people, they don't do stupid shit like that.
No,
These men are,
and it's some deep case.
Bro, these men are hustling like the whole block. They got people paying them for protection. They got this man over there. They got planes coming with coke. We're just there on the corner store, bruv, playing basketball with bandanas, bruv. They take the piss,
like,
bruv.
what time was this?
Bruv,
like,
they take the piss.
Whatever was this?
Who thought that robbery was a good idea? Bro. Man said, man was in the place, bruv. Bust the ute as well. Bust the ute, yeah? So my man's bleeding on the floor, opened the cash register and was like, I told you, bro. Shut up, man.
Bro, it was broad daylight. Did you clock that, bro? When they finally showed you, bro, it was in the middle of the day, bro. People were still shopping outside buying their fruit and that. And you're talking about sending man to see who's in the shop. Everybody's in the flipping shop. It's 3 o'clock in the day, bro. Like, this film wasn't good, bro.
Nah, I wasn't feeling this at all, bruv. And I'm getting tired. Not that this was a black trauma film, but I'm getting tired of being portrayed like this.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't even a racial thing. It was like, what was the point in this film? Bro, what was the message in this, bro? It was stupid.
Yeah,
it was a stupid film, bro.
Look, let's get into it. It's a not.
Don't waste your time, bro.
Yeah,
don't waste your time. Just you'll look at the cover and think, oh, it's gonna be one. Because that's what you almost felt like you knew what it was gonna be about. I felt like the name and the cover and the little trailer bit they give you in on Netflix. I felt like it was gonna be one of those films, but you know what? I was gonna give it a go and blah blah. The fact that it wasn't was like, all right, cool, but it wasn't a good watch. Like, it was.
Nah, it was.
I just thought it was quite pointless. I thought it was a whole bunch of nothing.
But do you know what's mad is that when we first started talking about this on this show, like just the second, like 10 minutes ago, you could tell the energy was just like we really got to spend. We really got to talk about this
because I got nothing from it, bro. I got nothing from it, bro.
Yeah, even when I finished it, I was like, that was none of that for this. You know, when you get to the, do you know? It's actually I'll give you. It's called what's the word? Denouement, denouement. Do you know what that means?
No.
So in movies.
Hold on, wait. Have you said this before?
I might have.
Where it comes something to do with the middle, the beginning, middle, and end, concluding.
Yeah. So basically, when.
See, I learned something, bro.
When all the pieces of the puzzle fit together, it's called the denouement.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when that happened, it was just like. I feel like we spent longer on this
than we needed to.
Yeah. It's a no.
It's a no.